Hello Americans, another friends and subscribers around the world. Back again. This morning we're getting lighting up the forge. You know, the way I do it is I use kindling, and then I've said in the other ones I use biochar, and I'm actually getting low, but I got some biochar out here, which is, you know, burnt wood. But anyway, getting ready to fire it up. I've got finally came across play with this thing, man. Look at this old pitchfork. Found that in an old Homestead that was all fall down. I'll make some vent picks or something. But anyway, I found a couple of traps, and like I said, I like to use ones. You know, sometimes I've been known to use ones that are in usable condition. You know, like both of these right here. See, this is missing the foot plate. And this one, I don't know what, somebody came and tried to reinforce it and actually put an extra spring. So I don't know what they were using that for. But I'm going to pull these apart. So I'll show that. Pull these apart, man. That's two trap jaw knives here. And then I got double up, man. So I got a good, you know, 4/8. Well, not quite, 'cause these ones, they've cut them off, which is kind of a bummer, actually, now that I look at it. If I can flatten them out, I'll make something else out of them, but the ring can't really do the trap spring knife without the ring, which the trap spring knife is delivered. But anyway, these top ones, I'll be doing that, so I'll pull them apart. And then here's another one missing a foot plate, it's all bent up. These, man, I've been waiting to find I hadn't made none, because it was all buried in the snow out there. So I'm going to throw some more of this on here and then get this thing ripping, and then get some char on there. Get doing a little smithing. Alright, so I'm going to show how I pop these traps apart to get the springs. Check that, make sure it's. See over there? Alright. What I do is take as squeeze as you can. See, I pop the one side of the trap out. Take the other side. Like that, man. Simple as that. So then, in these old jaws, and you got solid steel, and some of the new ones are like a cast, man, pop those, and that was good. This one's. So then these, the jaws here, I'll make a couple of trap spring jaw knives out of that. Then I gotta get some dikes, cut the wires, see how they cut them two loops off, which really bums me out. I'll end up making a knife out of the trap spring, but it won't, you know, you won't have the loop like you will on the liver eater. But I'll make some knives out of that too. Another set of it. And I keep all these, I've said it before, because eventually I'm going to do some wind chimes out of these and then the foot plates. So, I'll pop this in. More like a badger trap or a muskrat trap, a little smaller. Just like I've done it a couple times. So then you got a couple of smaller jaws. The trap springs in, I'll make one knife out of that one too. So there's that. And then look around and scraped up a few pieces of char, but said I'm getting low on it, so I just went in and told Miss Kitty that I got enough to do these and finish up the railroad spike knives that I'm working on, but gonna have to run up the mountain and get some char. We'll go up to the burned areas and pick up some of that, man. That's good stuff. So dang it, man, I'm gonna have to go up the mountain today. Oh, and I'll show you. I guess I'll show you how to. It's good. So we'll straighten this one out. Just what I do is, man, heat it up a little bit. I do this video on a couple little segments. Get it warmed up, man. Then you can take it, just kind of hook it. Going. The difference, man, you start at the forging, man, just like with coal. Man, the difference in that, just heating it up is a big difference. Alright, so I got to heat it up a little bit. Pull it over like that. Get it all flattened out like that, and then I go ahead and speed up the process. So I'll go in there with a cutoff blade and cut the side off. I do have a cutter that you can heat up and pound with, but I'll just use the grinder. So we'll get that one cut off. I'll show it, and then we'll give me a pair of bags, get these ones cut out, and we'll make a couple of liver eaters. Okay. Alright, so I did these, I went in there after I pounded them out. Kind of at the feet. I went in, so I did a rough shape of them. And then I got the little neck knife that I'll do too. So now I'm gonna eat this. Instead of having problems because of the not having as much char, I mix some char in. Just got some more. Oh, look at that! There's a cat coming too. Huh? Mix some more wood in there to get that fire going, getting it hot, and. So then I'm going to throw these in, pound them out. Something I was going to show you. Oh, look at the kitty. Go get along. But this, when I'm old traps, and I've actually gotten a couple times that were actually little government tags, Fish and Wildlife. But this one here is a Robert States Route 1, Weiser, Idaho. But it's a little tag. By law, if you're trapping, you got to tag all your ones. So. That's an old tag, little copper tags. I think that's kind of cool. That was kind of cool. So I'm going to this spot here. Down in there. There's some char down in there. Pretty good. Of course, now it's starting to rain too. What? What you think of that, Lilo? What I'm doing with this wood, this is burned up tough, and then I got char on the bottom, so it kind of bakes it some. So I've done the coal, man. I hate breathing that crap, and In our area, coal's a hard thing to find, and I prefer the biochar over it big time. You go through a lot more char than you do coal, and you know, coal go through a lot, like I said, a lot more char, and the coal burns hotter, so it speeds up the forging process. But I'd rather breathe the wood smoke any day. The char does pretty good. You're going to have to get off there, kitty. Kitty. Can be. What are you doing? And in the of course the thinner metal, you know, obviously is a lot less strenuous than spikes. And I personally, for I carried one of these for quite a while, and I'm going to carry another one. And I personally, for all-around sidearm, man, these liver eaters are amazing. Amazing. So there, we're got a long ways to go. I'll work it out more, you know, and do some reshaping, getting it all straightened out and everything like that. Starting to sprinkle out here, so I think I'll need to cover up some of the stuff, but keep working on them. And you know, a lot of people, man, why don't you do the whole thing, which I guess you could do more and then you fast forward through it. Takes me a lot more time to do this when I'm doing the videos than if I'm doing it with my dog underneath my feet. When I'm doing it, man, I bevel down with the hammer, so I'm actually hitting it at an angle to give it to bevel it. I mean, it's definitely something. The first trap string that I ever made, I actually did in a for, you know, a piece of flat metal like I did in a campfire. You know, it took a long time to get it heated up because I didn't have the blower and stuff, but I had a chunk of steel and a hammer, and then I was using a short pair of wheels, but I'd wanted to play with it for a long time, so that's kind of how I started off. So I mean, do that way, the process is a lot longer, but still get the same effect, man. And bake it to harden it. You get that, Kitty? Huh? Alright, well, so we'll pound on those, and I'll probably do another video after a bit to show my car's Jeep, so but probably do another video and show them knives done later. So we'll check in real soon.